Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. I think last time we did Jomon, I believe, which wasn't too tough, I don't believe. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Maybe we'll do a longer one. We'll see. Sort of depends on the nation that I roll, and if it really interests me, and I'm like, yes, I want this to be a 6-hour game or whatever. But let's roll a random number and see what we get. 1. I rolled a 1. That's unlikely. That's EA Abyssia, which we have played. Reroll 212. Okay, very opposite end of the scale there. 212 is Toxandria. It's our time, finally. I mean, they really only fucked me over once, but I hold a grudge. Now I grabbed the new map here, Riverlands. 228 provinces. Puts it pretty big. But we did recently play in Glory of the Gods, I believe, and that worked out. So probably 12 players on this one, which is doable. Only 17 sea provinces, so I think we're doing all land on this. And this is going to be Mangg's LP's 49. Early age, I believe. Toxandria, Little Men of the Forest. Alright, difficult. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. And then all land. There you go. Alright, Toxandria. Kobooters. Small humanoids with natural stealth and long lives. So we're stealthy military with pole arms and staff slings. Kobooters befriend many animals and have access to several types of mounts. We get access to glamour magic, always a favorite. Nature magic, excellent. Earth magic, excellent. And some fire, water, and air. Get medium priests, and our priests tend to be mages as well. With primitive forts. No surprise there. Very little sprites here. Alright, so we got standard scout. With dark vision, disease resistance, stealthy 85. That is very stealthy. Jonkiers, sacreds. Wow. Sacred commander, huh? This quickly, this cheaply. That's surprising. 100 leadership, single gold star. So they all have this special sight loss thing, which is, I guess just based on, like, a magical trait that their race has, where if you look at them, you might go blind. So that's how that's represented. Sometimes used in melee, magic resistance negates easily, but otherwise there will be blinding. And then the ankle slicer spear, length 3, 17 / pierce with a big bleed effect, which is great. And it does ×3 versus larger beings, which is basically everything. And this is why these guys are just kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Legend Jonkiers. So they get a mount, but they're not sacred. They get a goose mount. It's a large goose that has a mean glint in its eyes. Can fly. Kobooter Koning. Level 2 priest. 90% chance for 1 earth. That's pretty solid. Yep. Level 2 priest is our cheapest basic priest. No, not quite. Holt priest. Level 1 nature, level 1 glamour, level 1 holy. All the usual stuff, but also Ivy Lord. So they get +2 Vine Men and Vine Ogres if they summon them. And also Beastmaster +3. Very interesting. Toverfee. Level 2 water, level 1 nature, level 3 glamour. My god. Okay, so this nation doesn't have any semblance of balance, does it? Is this like a Smurf situation you're throwing in at me? Yeah, okay, anyways. Yeah, so Moss Body spam. They've got already level 3 glamour, so, you know, they can cast Twilight, but, yeah, okay, I mean, Dark Despair spam, I mean, all sorts of stuff they're going to have access to. Jeez, that's a good combo. 17 research. They are kind of pricey, but, you know. Wizjanar. Level 2 nature, level 3 glamour. And then +2 to fire or earth. And then another +1 to earth, nature, or glamour. Good lord. With True Sight. 26 research. I almost might just make these guys. We don't get Moss Body spam, sure, but still. That's nuts. But the upkeep will be pretty high if I only build those. Din Booter. Coastal forts only. Level 1 air, level 1 water. They get sailing, storm power. Okay. Alright. And then Oda, forest forts. Level 1 earth, level 3 nature, level 2 just glamour. And then another earth, nature, or glamour. With disease healer. Ivy Lord 1. Huh. Now, to be fair, all things considered, they are very weak physically. I mean, 1 protection, 5 hit points means that anything that does actually connect with these guys is just going to turn them into a red smear. So we may have to always script in like a personal buff of some kind, like invisibility or something, you know, just to help out. But all right, units. We have the Flegel. So again, 5 hit points is always going to be tricky. But they got the sight loss thing, which is great, and 13 damage. Flails, length 2, 2 attacks. Yeah, you know. Again, it's the most basic unit. Hunting Badger. Berserker +1. They got 11 hit points. Protection 3. Defense 13. Yeah, you know. Yeah, maybe with bark skin. But I don't know if it's... Well, presumably we're gonna get, like, oaken army or wooden army or whatever it is. Verve League. So these are slingers. They got a sling staff. 35 range, 7 attack, 9 piercing magical damage. That does an extra 8 fire armor piercing. It's not bad. But that's a lot of friendly fire with only 7 attack. They don't have shields. They only have 10 protection and 5 hit points. So they're just going to get shredded. Peakman. Okay, I think this is what was really fucking me over. So they have the sight loss thing, but then they have length 4 pikes with 15 piercing damage, and there's 5 of them to a square. Meaning that's a lot of damage potential. Yeah, they don't have super high attack or anything, but still. Huisman. So they have 19 slashing damage battle axes, attack 13, length 2. So on a flank, tearing into them while the Pikmins are holding this fucking line. Not bad. Goose Rooter. Combat speed of 5. That seems almost like a typo or something. Oh, okay, they can fly. Yeah, they can fly. So it's flying cavalry with only 10 protection, 16 defense, 5 hit points. Whoops. And yeah, the goose has 0 protection, 8 hit points. I mean, this just isn't... I mean, again, once we get Wooden Army, I guess things are a lot more viable. But until that, I would never make one of these. And then Whitcap, our sacred. So they can promote... Interestingly enough. 10 protection, 14 defense, 6 hit points, 5 to a square, 12 morale. They get the sight loss, and then length 3, ankle slicers, 11 attack, 17 slashing, piercing damage, times 3 versus larger beings, which is just insane. And the big bleed as well. Times 3. So that'd be 21 plus their strength, 29 damage. Although it's counting, why is it 17 then if their strength is 8? Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, that's right. So it's 25% more strength, so 10 strength. So, yeah, it'd be 31 damage. 31 fucking damage against basically everything in the game. Length 3. I mean, the working man's bless will do some work on that. But we may want to throw in something additional on top of that. Like go a little heavier on the bless with like blur or... Yeah, they don't have shields. That's the thing. They don't have shields, and they have 6 hit points, 10 protection. So they are still going to die in droves to archers. You can get air shield as a bless, sure, but it's incarnate, which always sucks. Otherwise, we could do just like Stygian flesh. Which would probably help quite a bit. And we will have earth mages, we'll have nature... I mean, we're going to need a lot of protective buffs. But damage-wise, we are very dangerous. Alright, in all non-fort swamps, we can get great toads. Cold-blooded, poison-resistant, 16 hit points, 2 protection. Ouch. And they have poisonous skin. With a gobble and a weak bite. Okay. Again, like, Wooden Army is going to be just insane for our entire nation. Verzamalar, non-fort provinces. They get the small staff sling, range 35, 8 bludgeoning. I guess, yeah, but again, they're just going to die so much. Oh my god. Jaegers. They get range 8 blowpipes with a 50 fatigue, paralyzing, poison, armor negating. I don't know how you really strongly avoid friendly fire with something like that. Since they have to be... Ugh, I mean, geez, they're gonna die so much. So much. Geelcap, coastal forts. They get storm power 1, storm immunity, and they get boat hooks, length 3, 11 pierce. +2 versus shields. Okay. I'm not sure exactly why I'd pick these guys over just pikeneers. But they exist. They do have 14 defense compared to 11. Yeah, I suppose. Defense is pretty big because we can buff protection with a bunch of things. Maybe. And then the Toad Rooter. Reiter? Combat speed of 9. They do get shields, however. 19 defense, 10 protection, 5 hit points. Toads have 11 defense, 2 protection, 16 hit points. Yeah. Not really much of a cavalry, I gotta say. That speed is just so low. Tricky. And then we don't know what our sacreds promote into. We don't get to see that. I'd have to load that into the mod inspector, and I'm not going to do that, so we'll just see as we go. Oh boy. Well. Donbezwerder. Dark Kobooter dedicated themselves to the magic of animating the dead. Adept Researcher +3, blah, 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 blah. New magic pass costs 10. Mend the bones of one undead creature a month. Or we have the Grot Wijzenar. Adept Researcher +8. Dang. Nature Glamour. Well, Is there any other custom ones? I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Statue of the Kobooter King. Earth Nature. Blah, blah, blah. Usual stuff. New magic pass costs 40. So on and so forth. Okay. Well, I mean, our sacreds could be really good. Could be. I mean, that damage is just insane, right? But we'd have to take. So we'd have to get glamour, and then I'd probably also want. I mean, air shield would be just ridiculous, right? But I'd have to get... It's quite a bit of air. It's 6 air and a bunch of bless points. And it's incarnate only. We might be able to slip by with dormant. If we go, like, pretty low paths here all around. So I also wanted blur. But that's only really good for melee, where they're already kind of good. But I guess air shield's going to cover us in range. Awe is also really strong. But we're stepping away from the working man's bless then. Because then we could do just something real damn simple like that. I mean, I'd love to see Blood Surge in there, but could I survive without Air Shield? We don't have access to much air, from what I recall. Like, these guys get Air 1. That's about it. That's not much. We could go for a different kind of bless. With, like, Blood Surge, Stygian Flesh, Blur, or something like that, if we wanted to go more... steer away from attack and defense. But I think bumping their attack is, like, really kind of good, and that That maybe encourages me to go with Blood Surge instead. But we're already... Yeah, see, Air Shield's just fucking expensive. Okay, so maybe instead of attack, we just go for Blood Surge instead. But our scales are going to be pretty garbage. But at the same time, I don't know how many resources I even need. I'd probably go with Sloth. I mean, all this shit is just dirt fucking cheap on resources. And it's like, in general, like, not... Like, we don't need that many scales at all. Maybe order 1. Fuck. Maybe slip by with Drain. Yeah, I think that's what we'd be looking at. So it's dormant, so we just got to get by 12 turns, and then we get Air Shield on all our Sacreds. So we just have to be able to expand for a bit without Air Shield. But then, I mean, there's not going to be much that's going to stop our Sacreds. So I think that's what we do. These are not amazing scales, and it's not an amazing bless. We're compromising here. I mean, I think we could probably live with Imprisoned and just do the full Working Man's Bless. But I think the Air Shield is just going to be really beneficial for us. We didn't really look at our special spells. We get Sounder of Boars. 20 boars. Great boars. Combat speed 16, 20 hit points, 6 protection, 8 defense, 15 damage, gore, and they're sacred. Well, that's like our cavalry, really. Except they're going to be undisciplined animals. And I don't think I had anyone with tight rein. So we're not really going to be able to send them to the rear, but still, that's kind of big. 15 nature, though. We can get 20 plus Toad Reiters. Or 20 plus Great Toads. Badger Reiters, that's a new one. That we may have to give a try just to look at them. 20 plus, I mean, that's big, man. Herd of Unicorns. Okay. Send Hakman. Send it to a swamp to lay an ambush for an enemy mage. Remote assassination. Can only target swamps and drip caves. Call Hakmanen. Get 5 plus Hakmanen. Mean little men with seaweed green beards that draw unsuspecting victims into the water to drown with their hooks. Okay. Monster Boar. Oh, so it's like that event. You can just send this at people. Nice. Okay. Alteration, we can grow a fortress, 4 nature, 35 nature gems. Alright. Maybe. That's it. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. I mean, possibly there's something unique in here, maybe. Usually not. But Book of Secrets. Research plus 14. Fast casting minus 50. So it slows you down by 50%. But it's a research thing. But it also gives you 5 temporary blood slaves, which seems kind of odd and grim for this nation. I don't know. Still. That is a pretty amazing research increaser. 8 glamour gems for plus 14. But it can't be removed. So you're really only going to want to put it on things that are just going to be researching. Yeah, okay. Enchantment. Nothing. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood magic. Nothing. And divine nothing. Okay. So I don't think we have anything crazy that I need to specifically build my pretender for. I mean, we'll have 5 nature, so we can get Mother Oak. And we can call 20 plus. Yeah, so I mean, he'll get 26 Badger Riders. Okay. And we did 12 nations on this one. So that's basically double my normal. So we'll go for... We'll put it at 16 thrones. And let's go for... How do I feel about this nation? You know, let's go for 5. Fuck it, we're doing a longer one. Everything's going to come down to essentially how fast can I get Oaken Army. Oh god, this has full wraparound. Oh god. That is always a little much to take in. Okay. Alright, anyways. How fast can I get Oaken Army going? So that's going to be under Alteration. Alteration 6 gives Wooden Warriors, which is 20 plus. But then 7 is Oaken Army. You gotta have 4 nature. And it costs 3 gems. So it's really not cheap. We might be better off. We might be better off just spamming Wooden Warriors. Because that's 3 nature, 1 gem. It's a lot more doable. With the Cornucopia, I mean, you can cast that twice. And also, with the, you know, that range sort of gives us access to Howl. Which is pretty good. That's going to be Conjuration 5. Yeah. So we need, at the very least, we got to get Alteration 4 pretty quickly for Group Barkskin. Then probably... I mean, we do want to do Despair Spam at some point, but... I gotta have an army to hold a line before we can do that. I think Construction 4, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna want Researchers, and I probably want that nice research bump. So, our Researcher of choice. Man, fucking Oda's come in with Nature 3 already. And they possibly can just get Nature 4. Damn! But they're too expensive. I need cheaper researchers. We're probably looking at the Tover fees for now, even though that's also expensive. The Holt Priests. Okay, so granted, Holt Priests are not super useful in combat. But they will be able to bless stuff. And they're cheap, and I can give them plus 14 research ability. I mean, just the sad state of it is that all my researchers are really freaking expensive. This is actually the cheapest. Actually, these are 140. I happen to have a coastal fort here. So I can actually just get a bunch of these guys for now, just to get us rolling relatively cheaply. Do I really only... I have one commander point in my fort? Because it's a basic bitch fort. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe this nation is more balanced than I thought. So these 4 guys are just off the fucking table. Yeesh. Alright, for units. Well, yeah, I mean, we can get our sacreds, and there's no reason not to. And then I think just pikemans to hold the line, and maybe a handful of these battle axe guys to actually do the damage. And we'll prophetize you for now. Okay. Yeah, well, there are drawbacks to this nation. Okay, we got multiple modded ones in here. So we have Pangea, Tirnanog, Halem, Zabalba, Vanheim, Rus, Hunza. Oh my god. Oh my god. 18 protection. Let's hope we're nowhere near this guy. I feel like this is not a balanced nation, but who knows? Mahabre, they get the sentient clay constructs. All with slash pierce resistance and 15 protection. Of course. Bakata. Okay. With fucking Halt Heretic, which is annoying. Nemeton. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Abyssia Reborn. Yeah. Great. Fortunately, he only can get one of those per turn. But, yeah, I mean, this is pretty terrifying. And then us. Just little guys. Oh, God. Oh, these are Legals with... Oh, this is my cheap unit. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Speed 6, speed 6, speed 6. It's probably fine. I guess if we got all melee in this case. Hold and attack closest, hold and attack closest. Maybe you go for archers. Let's try that. You are going to cast Divine Blessing, Sermon of Courage a couple times. Heavenly Strike. We got Ictiids. We got Heavy Infantry Slingers, and Wolf Tribe Archers Warriors. We're going to go after the Ictiids. And make sure you attack, otherwise they'll get upset again. Okay. Oh boy, research is going to be tough. We're going to want to get other labs set up pretty quickly. So, with Blood Surge, we're looking at 10 protection, 16 defense, 14 attack on the Ankle Slicer, doing 20 damage against size 2, and like a lot, like 40 damage versus anything that's human size or bigger. They also are blurred, so the enemy's attack is -2, so it's an effective 18 defense, which is pretty good. But our protection and health is very, very, very low. But there's also the sight loss, which should be, yeah, blind in both eyes. And the blind thing, -2 attack, -2 defense, -3 precision. So that effectively puts our defense at like, what, 18? Higher than that? Something pretty high. It would be 19, like 20 or something like that. Against blinded fools. Okay, I mean, Ictiads are really, really weak, so that wasn't any problem. And we didn't lose any sacred, so that's good. Okay. Alright, well that was one thing. But now we gotta try, heavy infantry and slingers. Alright, there we did lose a sacred along with 8 pikemen, 7 flegels, 2 huismen. But that was a tougher one for us. A lot of slingers. We got them. Okay, and then this is going to be a lot of archers. I'm pretty worried. I'm pretty worried, man. My God. Hmm. It's rough. All right, we lost 15 pikemen there, 2 sacreds, 8 flegels, almost entirely to archers. But we took it. Yeah, it's just this research problem. Because we can now... Didn't we have one that was just... I thought we had a researcher that was anywhere. But apparently not. But we can get Oda in forest forts. And yeah. So, I don't know. Do I want... Yeah, we probably do want to build forts all over the place. If I have the money. Which I don't. It's a good amount of sacreds, though. So that helps. Yep. That is this is the slowest research I've ever actually experienced. Alright, 5 huismen, 4 pikemen. Otherwise, very solid performance. Do it again. More money. More money, more money, more money, more money. But yeah, we need forts like everywhere, so I can have labs everywhere, so I can just, because I mean it's all gonna be one one commander point, you know, so it's just gonna be shit slow everywhere, including my capital. Probably should have taken magic, but... Ooh, we lost 7 sacreds on that one. 13 pikemen. These damn slingers, I told you it was gonna be a problem. And this is 210, but it's ghouls and soulless, so no ranged. It's a pretty strong advantage for us, but I think we'll head back for the moment. Pangea is here. Okay, there's some distance between us, though. Okay. It's winter, so just paint it all blue. Nice and cozy in Toxandria, though. So there's Pangea's capital. We probably do want to push east instead to try to secure this at the very least. Hopefully out here, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if this is the best formation. Does this give the archers the most time to kill us? Should I instead be right up front on just attack and try to get to them as quickly as possible? Maybe? I mean, the idea behind this strat is that the different types of units on the other side will slowly kind of spread out. But it does ensure the maximum amount of time the archers will be shooting me, doesn't it? Because once they hit range, they'll just start shooting. And we slowly will, and we're so slow. I don't know if there is a good solution here, but yeah, I mean, maybe it is better to just... I'm worried about my guy, but... I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna move a mage here to build a fort. Bakata is on the other side there. Well, he's gonna butt heads with Pangea pretty quick. Oh god, wait a minute, that's on my left side here. Fuck, where the hell is he? Hey, we're up to 32 research a month. And we got our god. Okay, now we've got air shield on the sacreds. Oh, this is the promoted sacred. Blood caps. So he loses his sight loss thing, but he gets Berserker +2. Okay, but he's... Okay, but he's not instantly Berserk. Oh, he's just a lot fast. Combat speed 10. Oh, shit. Man, that was a fucking butchering there. That's the power of Toxandria at its peak. Did lose a sacred to a lucky hit. Yeah, okay. So the blood cap probably has to be filtered out. But still. Okay. He will be doing big time research. But I think we want to maybe start getting glamour gems. So I'm actually going to have him auto search just for a few turns while we continue to clean up shop. And you want me to pick out, like, the specific blood cap that's in here. There he is, I think. No. I'll get him. There, blood cap. Kata's right there. I don't want to spend money on different researchers yet. I still just want the cheapest ones. Because I need more money for forts. Alright. Yeah, I mean, now all the pikemen are going to be dying off. Because they don't have air shield. Where the sacreds are going to be really strong now. Okay. Okay. So I think we're going to continue with this. Oh, I did say, I guess, that I was going to do these guys instead of pikemen if I had a coastal fort. They are 5 gold. 5 gold more, and they have 2 less protection. Which really hurts them even more against archers. So, yeah, there's that. Crystal Garden, Grove of Evergreen, Song of Birds, Cypress Forest. Damn. Oh, and then fucking Vanheim came in with 100. Mostly melee, but he does have 35 of his sacreds there. Oh, God. Yep. Fucking massacre. Because his bless is probably obscene. Because it's Vanheim, and they're glamored up. Berserker +5 all just by default. He's got ridiculous sacreds. What's his bless? Solar weapons, withering weapons, reinvigoration +2, blood surge, heroism +70%. Oh my god. Okay, we are just not ever winning a war against him for a long time, so we're gonna send an NAP. And that was a very expensive loss as far as our sacreds are concerned. Great! Love that. Love that Vanheim. I mean, Vanheim's really my true nemesis. I think I've been fucked over by Vanheim. Specifically Vanheim with, like, the Oh My Gods mod. Because they can just, they get so many sacreds. Their sacreds are really good. And, normally they would have probably a relatively shit bless or a mid bless, but Oh My Gods just always gives them a really strong bless. And it's a nightmare. Build palisades. 1 glamour, 1 earth, 1 nature, 1 glamour, 1 nature, 1 air. Man, oh man. Should be so lucky. Alright. They accepted the NAP right away, though, thankfully. Found a Gateward Valley, sparkling fields. +1, we did get the palisade here. Good. So now you're going to build a lab there. Okay. Well, we're not really going to go that way too much. But we can expand northwards. Get a connection on that throne. Take all this is probably smart. I mean, going further west is also good. We'd probably want to get this to have a connection on this throne. But for now, I guess we'll go northeast. So we got another... Oh, Centaur Charioteers I could get. Really? That would be potentially really strong. But I get like 1 every 2 turns here. But still, I think I'll do it. Might want to build a fort there just for that. Okay, we got a free temple, magic site, and maiden priestess. Oh, wow. Look at that. Earth 2, Nature 2, Glamour 1, Priest 2, Supply bonus 20, Beastmaster +3, and a Rabbit, which somehow also only has speed 9. I don't know why the speed is so low on some of these things. But then we can make more Maiden Priestesses here with a lab. Damn. Oh man, that is really nice. They are expensive, though. So much gold involved here. I didn't really think about it based on just looking at my units, but I didn't think about the commanders. We should have gone to higher scales. Yeah, I think if I redid this, I would definitely go Order 2 for sure. Okay, we do want a lab here. Why don't you just wait there for a turn? Okay, we got Mahabre here. Which are the what? The clay sentinels. Fuck. Alright, we can start getting Din Booters here as well. Or... I mean, I do want Oda's... I don't know why the... Yeah. Damn it! Just too damn expensive. Have to go with Din Booters. Hidden Gold Mine, yes! And a flawless victory against Ichthyids. We love it. Welladon owned by Nemeton. Fuck. Fuck. I'm not going to war over him because of that. It's annoying, though. Got kind of boxed out of this throne. And if we look at our other paths to victory here, I mean, if I can get here. That's one, but I'm probably not gonna... I mean, we already got cut out of that. We're... shit. Got cluster. I mean, there's gonna be wars. This is not gonna be a quick game. Nice, nice, nice. Huisman's doing work there. Holy shit. I feel like I get a lot of these events. Din Booters found several treasures after Great Storm. I think that's like... it's just a scripted event that can happen for us. So we got quite a few silent boots, fireplate, enchanted spear, and a rawhide shield. If we could get a thug, you know, it'd be something kind of helpful. I don't know if any of my guys could actually do it with how low hit points they have and stuff. Like, one hit that gets through is just going to kill them. So we probably want to look towards summoning some sort of thug in the long run. But now I can get Maiden Priestesses, and we will. Get one of those every 2 turns. Big time research. Yeah, these are going to be somewhat more painful fights, but the income is kind of important. We got another fucking Maiden Priestess Temple in Gnome Peaks. Damn. Okay, I didn't know that was all just going to happen. Okay, then I might stop making Din Booters here. Because I don't really want that many. Just gonna have labs all over the place. We'll go attack this. Yeah, just wait. Okay, research is gonna start to pick up now, thankfully. And we're getting some damn good mages. Okay, we got fucking attacked after we won here. Yep. Fucking just decimated again. 36 sacreds wiped out in a heartbeat. The skin shifters just slow. I mean, if a hit goes through, we are fucking dead. And they have 15 attack and they're sacred. That's all it takes. I mean, we just get decimated. Oh my god, I thought this nation was overpowered when I fought against it. And what's his bless? Quickness and bark skin. Oh man, that is a nasty active bless. Fuck. Fuck, oh my gods. They all just go for this hell bless, and yet they still get an insane amount of sacreds because it's AI. With their damn resource bonus and gold bonus. Shit. Yeah, we got another big hall with a rawhide shield and an ice lance. A lot of little events happen here. I'm glad I took luck, I guess. I'm a little iffy on taking this drain. That was a questionable choice, perhaps. So yeah, I mean, we can get more guys. Oh, we can recruit sacreds off cap with a temple. Well. That's interesting. did get alteration 4, so brute bark skin is now in effect. An enchanted helmet. Just gonna load you up with some of this shit. .25 defense, nice, nice. Boss 6. Why do you have Awe 6 exactly? Is that just... Is that just part of being a prophet? Could be. I don't know if I ever realized that. Yeah, okay. It's moving along now. It's moving along. Those temples, pretty helpful. A throne has already been claimed. Alright, we got group bark skin in place now, so we might actually want to move back. Oh, you can also do fucking Strength of Gaia, can't you? Oh, man. So if we get Conjuration, what is that? 4? 3? 4. Strength of Gaia. That is 3 nature, though. Yeah, so not quite. No, they won't be able to do that without a Thistle Mace, but... Yeah, I mean, yeah, Thistle Mace, and then they're at nature 4. Yeah, they'd be at nature 4 with regen 10% bark skin and +4 strength. Mostly just about the nature 4. Yeah, okay. Right, so we can get Sacreds here. Yeah, Order 2 would have been good. I think just in general, higher scales would have been good. Very good. But it's tough, man, because it's like I really wanted Air Shield. Maybe I should have just taken Air Shield and said, fuck it. And the weak bless. But just... I don't know, it just didn't strike me as much of a Scales Nation is all. But turns out I do need a lot of money. Did we send off an NAP to Roos? Yep, but that's why we took Air Shield. That's the difference right there. 59 archers, they got 40 kills, 28 kills on the pikemen, 6 kills on our sacreds. Yeah, that's kind of the difference. to 144 research a month. This is good. I'm spending a lot of money on mages. Okay, Roos accepted. That's good. Lost a bit more, but there you go. Got a bear claw talisman and a hardwood clay. We're just getting so many gems for free. It's kind of wild. Look, I'm at 152 glamour. Construction 3. I don't know if there's anything I could make with that. The book is glamour 2. We don't have any glamour 2s. So, we could start making glamour 2s. Tover fees. Everything's archers. Everything's so much archers. All archers all day. Ouch. Rabbit foot charmer, weightless kite shield, more gems. Alright, sort of reached our limits here. I don't know about these Kynocephalans. These archers are usually kind of nasty. Yeah, I mean, my upkeep is relatively minor, considering all things considered. Yeah, the more... Oh, nice. Okay, then I think we go up Conjuration to try to get some of these niceties, because I have a lot of gems. Conjuration 4. Not bad. Alright, we did survive. Somewhat painfully. Got a fire sword and a bunch more gems. A black steel kite shield, snake ring. Oh my god. How many great storms are there every day? Just finding boatloads of shit constantly. Alright, but now we can start making Book of Secrets. And that's really going to cut down on like just the number of mages I need to have as far as researching. Which means that I can send out more mages in the battles. Yeah, basically all these little air... What do you got? A chest wound? Why? Whatever. Right, so now he's at 23 research. I mean, this is gonna really rocket up quickly. So we only want to be making, like... Yeah, we really only want to be making good mages. I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to just almost exclusively make the maidens. I mean, level 2 Earth, level 2 Nature. They only have level 1 Glamour, it's true. So for Despair spam, it's not ideal. They're also level 2 Priests. It's definitely good. But yeah, probably here we want to just make Tauverfees. And then beyond that, I don't know how much I really need to make other mages. And I guess should just be making sacreds everywhere and that's shit. Probably don't even want the regular Pikeneers since they don't have air shield. Friggin' Lair, Stone Circle, Grove of Fertility. Got Black Steel Plate, Weightless Tower Shield. Okay, so... Damn. We have a lot of just free gear. We've got a lot of good potential crafters. I'm just thinking about, like, a Thug chassis. There's the Sleeper, which is a Glamour summon. Conjuration 5. And that's relatively cheap, 10 Glamour Gems. He's not super strong, though. The Fey Knight. And you get 3 Fey... Oh, that's a unit. Okay, yeah. Fey Knights. Oh, damn, man. 21 protection, 22 defense. They're cavalry. Somehow only speed 10, but still, I mean, they're just like a front line. They got Fey Lances, Fey Blades, like 19 damage, 18 damage, 15 attack. Gossamer Shields, parry 4. They're glamored. True Sight, don't need to eat. They have recuperation. Yes, those are pretty strong. We can just throw that in with our shit. You only get 3 for 15 gems, though, so they're kind of expensive. If I had high death, we could have gotten Bane Lords, which are really nice. Nice and cheap, especially with all our free gear we get. We have to check on the Hakmanen, see how good they are. We also want to check on the Badger Riders. But we can get the Great Boars. And I do have a shit ton of nature gems. So someone could be summoning that. Just want to keep making these, though. Yeah, it gives them a chest wound. I'm not sure why. Because it's like similar to a different construction research item. Like this, the Heart of Life first, or no. I mean, yeah, so it's like this, but this, it's meant to replace your heart. That's why it can't be removed. But I don't know why a book would give you a chest wound. So you could cast Sounder of Boars. I'd rather have it be closer to home, though. Just start summoning those for a bit. Especially with our Prophet group, where I can just spam out. I can just throw out Divine Blessing and just hit 100 boars. With our very, decent Bless with Air Shield. Black Steel Plate. Oh, but then there's also the flip side. There are thieves that are stealing gems from us. Hydeskin the Thief. A vile creature, skilled alchemist, but also a thief. Earth 3, Glamour 2, Blood 2. Uninspiring. Alchemist 70. Yeah, we don't usually do that, but I don't know. Maybe I do need the money. It's also okay at researching. Yeah, I just have so many fucking gems. I've never had this many. Like, honestly, yeah, having one of these on, like, all of our mages in battle is really pretty nice. Like, it's something in a perfect world I wouldn't mind just having. But it's not insanely cheap. I mean, we do have a lot of glamour gems, but we also want to spend a lot of glamour gems. I guess, yeah, I mean, Pendant of Luck gives you luck. It's just mostly the fact that this is luck and a nice shield with parry 4 for Archer Fire, which is usually the problem. I guess he could. I mean, he could. Let's get you a chest wound, my friend. Okay, what are we up to now? 252 a month. Damn. Alright, we can get the Badger Riders. Let's go ahead and get Conjuration 5. There is the Fey Prince. Yeah. Okay, he comes with Awe 3. He's glamored. He's got Nature 1, Glamour 2. He could be a Thug Chassis. You got Shroud of Bewilderment, Personal Bark Skin. He's not a Sacred, which would be nice. Let's see. Anyone have any? I mean, with a Vine Shield and a Frostbrand, I think he could be a light thug. Nothing amazing. He has 30 gems to do. Um. I would say that's potentially the most viable option. But at the same time, okay, we're gonna go Conjuration 5 because that gets us the sleeper at the very least. Which again, with a Vine Shield, and Frostbrand, he can definitely do some light PD if need be. But I think we want to keep going on Alteration. We want to get Mother Oak online. That'll be just a nice bump for us. And then in 6 for Wooden Warriors. Also, we get Gift of Displacement. If we want to do that. Group Iron Skin we could also do. Right, which then you also just do Marble Warriors instead, which is even better. Since we do have Earth Mages. And we wouldn't even need a Thistle Mace because you have Summon Earth Power. You just got to get the Earth Gem, which is going to be the tricky aspect. But we do have this Thief with Earth and Blood. So he could just make Bloodstones. Yes. Ideally, then you'd get all the way to Marble Army. And I think that is doable. If I can get a Bloodstone and that armor that gives 2 temp gems, Earth Boots, and Summon Earth Power, bada bing, bada boom, our whole army, plus 10 natural protection, is pretty big. But that's Alteration 8, that's a long way off. I think we want Construction 5, then try to just get that. I mean, I probably should be getting some other stuff. Okay, let's grab Thaumaturgy 4. I don't think I need much remote site searching, though, with our Rainbow Pretenders kind of going around and picking up every site. Okay. So you can summon Badger Riders. We want to look at them. We got our Sacred Great Boars with Trample. Oh my goodness. And they'll have Air Shield, and eventually they'll have big protection from Wooden Army or whatever. I mean, it's not going to be... That'll bump it up to like 10 or something. But they'll have Blur. And, you know, hopefully they won't be kind of on the front line. They're just going to be trampling everything. And you get 20 of them per cast. So, fuck yeah. That's how we win. We got another Maiden Priestess Temple in Erd. Fire Sword, Ice Sword. I mean, just crazy amount of events every turn. In Erd, here. Okay, well, let's get a fucking lab here, I suppose. Once I get more money, so much money, I needed Order 2. Probably could have taken Sloth 2, really. I mean, what do I need? What do I need resources for? Most of our stuff is mages, just summoning shit, or I need money. Probably Sloth 2, Growth 1, Order 2 would have been better. Slightly less on the Bless, maybe. I don't think I'd switch off Air Shield, and I wouldn't switch off Dormant. It is kind of important for our expansion. Alright, the Badger Riders. There they are. 5 hit points, 10 protection, 16 defense. They're not sacred or anything, so they will die to a lot of archery fire, but they have shields, thankfully. Speed 9, light lances with a charge bonus, and they have the sight loss. Badgers, 11 hit points, 3 protection, 16 defense, +1 berserker, and then, yeah, they're basically just our Badgers. Okay. I don't think I'd pick this over the Boars. But, I mean, they'll do all right, I guess, as long as they're not under archery fire. But yeah, I'd go for the Boars instead. 320 research a month. It's really hurting for money because we don't have that many provinces. But, I mean, neither does anyone else, really. Except for Mahabre, who's just running away with it. Always nice to identify just the OP modded nations. I could get unicorns. I don't think that's not modded, I don't think. There's also Fey Footfolk. Well, let's take a look here. Unicorn. Well, there's a few different unicorns. Is this a modded spell? I don't think it's a modded spell. Herd of Unicorn? Yeah, it's not a modded spell. You get unicorn times 10. Right, okay. So they are sacred, 25 hit points, 4 protection, 12 defense, 14 MR. They get the alicorn, 16 damage, and a hoof, 15 damage. And they have recuperation. Well, similar to boar, it's just like the fact that they're sacred is pretty strong. And their speed 30. So we'd actually have something to rush down the rear if we wanted. It's not a bad idea, and it uses up our glamour. So sure, go for unicorns. We also have an option for nature. 4 nature. So where's our guy? He's over here. So he could just make a fortress in Erd. He could just grow one. Or does it have to be a forest, doesn't it? Where was that? Fuck, where was that? Construction? Alteration? Correct. Can only be cast in forests or shallow seas. So no, he wouldn't be able to do one in Erd, but he could do one in Sylvania if we wanted. Shit. Or if I take Vician or something. I mean, we probably do want to grow a fortress somewhere. Okay. Let's have you grow one there. But I have to have a lab there built, but I guess. Yeah. Okay, and just research for now. As for you, and I guess I could take you with. You probably were along with me. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go west. I'm gonna take you two with. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Two enchanted spears, an enchanted shield, a ring of tamed lightning, a raw hide shield. My inventory will just be full. So we need 4 glamour to awaken the sleeper, which means that our big guy can do it, but I think we just want to get one of those little caps once we get construction 4. Gossamer Veil. Yeah, because they can make those. So I don't know. Is there anything I really want you to make for me? Not really. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Hold on though. We got books. We got books on books. So much books. 315 research a month. Still needs a lot more. I got no damn money ever, because so much money goes towards buying new mages. I keep getting these spots that I just like, oh yeah, let's make more mages, but I don't have the income. The income! There's your unicorn. Yep. I mean, it's magic damage. It's just also nice. I mean, with the blessing and with, say, bark skin or iron skin or something, yeah, I mean, they won't be too bad. Enchanted Pike, Hammer of the Mountains, Thieves stealing gems, and we got Paulus the Bowscabooter. Sure. Who? Oh, he's Nature 4, Glamour 2. So we just have a level 4 Nature guy now. Well, that's pretty damn good, because he'll be able to just cast fucking Oaken Army out the gate, if that's what I wanted. That's pretty great. Damn great. Pretty big army I got going on here. Usually where you might split into 2 armies. Problem is my blessing is just so important. But I do have a lot of level 2 priests, these maiden priestesses. Yeah. Right now, all I care about is the Doom stack to be as successful as possible. I lost too many armies already. Man, I got no money. And the upkeep just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. All my sacreds. Yeah. I mean, the sacreds do have half upkeep, but just have a lot of them, and I haven't lost any in a little bit. Alright, it's all good. It's too much, man. It's too much. Look at this double line formation I got going on. The boars even that fast? Yeah, they're 16. It's pretty fast. Alright, that's fine. Right. You get a book. And you get a book. But I think I'm running out of book recipients here. Yeah, I think we can cool it on the books. Can make fairy in a bottle, though. And I think I should have someone just perpetually making these. But there's also the dreams. Yeah, no. Nature glamour is our business. But we also want cornucopias. So perhaps you should just make cornucopias. Or someone should make cornucopias. That's 3 nature. Yeah, it's you, pal. Yeah, alright, he's just gonna wait here forever, because we're never gonna get enough money for a lab. So I guess just head back home for now. You got stuff to do. Alright, my army of little ones and boars. Oh, the trample. Oh, the trample. Yeah, trampling boar is pretty good. We only lost one of them. They got 49 kills. We like that. Pendant of Courage. A hurricane. Okay. And that's basically the end of the line. Fuck. 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 Now the wars begin and it's gonna be bad. Everything we've built up. Yeah, upkeep is just spiraling out of control because of all the summons we're doing. 85 for the unicorns now. The mages we've got. All the sacreds we're not losing. Thankfully the boars don't cost anything, but the unicorns do, which is annoying. So probably cool it on the unicorns. And maybe I should have him do some fucking alchemy. I have a lot of earth gems. I could get a flesh golem from him. Which I think we concluded was a modded thing, and I don't remember how good it was. Don't remember how good it was. Nice, fairy circle. 340 gold for 10 earth gems. You know, I'd rather not have to do it, but we kind of have to. Silent Boots, Maze of Eruption. Okay. Well, who are we going to go to war with? Well, okay, I don't have to yet. There is a path here I can take. Thankfully. Where am I? There we are. Okay, we have enough money to build a lab here, if that's something I wanted to do to get more of these things. I don't know if that is something I want to do. Fuck. Alright, cool it on the nature gem for a moment. I want him to cast Mother Oak next turn. I also have a shit ton of air gems that I could spend on something. Yeah, I mean, research is kind of plummeted because... Or not research, sacred production. Kind of just getting a lot of, like, summoned units and stuff. And also we ran out of money. But I guess I should keep making them in my capital. Yeah, we should get another army going. Jesus, man. Jesus. So many items. What a collection we've built. Okay, so we want to cast Mother Oak. I gotta do a little alchemy here. There you go. Cast. So I didn't get Alteration 5 yet. Shit. Oh, I can grow a fortress here. Well, that would be big. Also, we got another Astral, Earth, and 3 Glamour per turn. Wow, that was sitting here the whole time. And I can get Sorceresses if I want. 2 Astral, 2 Glamour, but they're old. So I don't want. Jeez. Could I live with just an army of blessed boars? If I had a level 3 prophet, yes. And we can technically, or a level 3 priest, and we technically can get a lot of those because of that ring that we used that other time at level 7 construction. Which is 4 glamour, 2 fire, which so our guy can make it. Oh no, we didn't take fire for attack skill, we took blood surge. Okay, so I can't make that without empowering in fire, but that might still be worth it. Without that, I don't know. Probably not. I think I need some other stuff, but I am building just a lot of sacreds. And level 2 priests are good. The problem with the boars is they're undisciplined. But they're still pretty powerful even without the bless. But the air shield is really helpful for them. The blood surge is really helpful for them. Defense is really helpful for them. So yeah, it's questionable. I think that might be an avenue we could take. We go construction 7 and empower him in fire. I am a little wary of sending 100 great boars into this army. Depends how many long dead horsemen there are. It's kind of an interesting experiment, I suppose. Now, to be fair, there was a bit of time ago where I said, You know, maybe we just need a nation that really mixes things up, and it's not just, here's my big, strong infantry, here's my sacreds, here's my archers, blah, blah, blah. And Toxandria does mix it up quite a bit. It is a rather unique nation, I gotta say. Okay, Grove Fortress failed, so you can't do that. But we found another hidden gold mine and quicksand. We got a bunch more shit. A lot of shit. Blah, blah, blah. Unicorns are not magical beings. Really, I wouldn't have called that. Alright, we did get Alteration 5, so now I can do Mother Oak, except it's now a lot more expensive for alchemy. Yeah, I can probably tank all this. There you go. Mother... Oh. Alright, I think I do want you to make a lab. Yeah. Just because I feel like those maiden priestesses are kind of the way to go in general. Earth and nature in spades. With thistle maces, they can all cast Strength of Gaia. Whereas these other little guys I'm making have the 3 glamour, which is good if I want to do despair spam, but I don't know. I don't know. Thing is, these guys are sacred, so they get half upkeep. So those Toverfies, 6 of them are costing me 138 a turn. Whereas I got 8 priestesses for 99. So, you know, it adds up. It all adds up. Okay, a little bloody there against the Bone Tribe. But, you know, we don't have the kind of troops that are just going to wade through without any casualties. Damn, I took too long with Bakata here. Fuck. Alright, we have a lot of glamour gems. So honestly, I think just go for Fey Knights. And you can summon the Sleeper. Or no, we can call Hakmanen. We gotta give it a try. We gotta see what these things are. There's no other way other than loading it into the mod inspector. We are going to have to go to war soon, though. There's not going to be any independent territory left. Okay. Fine. 46 promoted. Jeez, they're in there, aren't they? Yep. That's something else that's happening. Ugh, fuck. Okay, who's my weakest enemy that I have the best odds with? I don't really want to fight Vanheim, but he does have the smallest army size. But that's because it's all just sacreds. Curiously, yeah, he's never really gotten up and up and up. I don't know what he must have... Maybe he went to war with Nemetin, has had a brutal war. Well, the reason I'd maybe want to go to war with Bakata is that there's 3 thrones all here. Could also go to war with Nemetin, because he's almost dead anyways. That gives us access to this throne. So maybe if this squad does well here, I'll send them up here to do this and maybe this. You know, the Great Boars might do something. Yeah, so, you know, a prolonged war with Bakata could get us access to, like, 4 fucking thrones here and this throne here. I mean, it's like, there's a lot of thrones concentrated around Bakata here. Otherwise, we go to war with Tirnanog, which might get us this throne, this throne. Maybe. But that's still not enough thrones. I didn't secure a connection to a single throne because I had such a rough start. Which makes this the most appealing for 4. But Bakata's numbers are, they're decent. Yeah, he's kind of middle of the pack, so he's not doing amazingly well. He's probably at war with someone else. Zabalba, I would imagine. So yeah, I suppose that is the correct option. Alright, I hate to do it, but I think we gotta. Which means I'm gonna need PD in some spots. Anywhere he could just hit me. Okay. And then we got this big pack of shit that I gotta script. I didn't grab any cornucopias or anything, so... And we're mostly concerned with Bless. That's really just lots of Bless. Blessing. And then do... I could do Earth Power, but maybe... Maybe... Yeah, just do group arcs in, I guess. It's probably gonna be too late, but... Okay, so we got a lot of boars, which aren't... They're not super... they're 16. Just... Yeah, we really need... We really fucking need to find Blessing here. Oh, this is also wit gaps, yeah. Alright, maybe... something like that. Alright, and then I think... I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna put one on the wit caps, and then we'll put one to sort of just drive by / bless wit caps. Something like... I mean, it's not gonna go great. Alright, so we got Mother Oak up. That's pretty big. We got the Fey Knights. There they are. I wish they were sacred. That would be just insane. But they are damn strong. Damn strong. Especially on attack rear. 21 protection is very juicy. Magic weapons, the Fey Lance, the Fey Blade, Gossamer Shield. Like, yes, 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 yes. Here's the Hakmans. 12 defense, 8 protection, 6 hit points, 7 speed. But they've got great hooks, length 2, attack 14, damage 13, pierce with a hook bleed. All in all, no. Not something I'm interested in. Yeah, I think probably just awaken a sleeper or two, and then keep summoning Fey Knights. Really, just get a lot of fucking Fey Knights. Forget the unicorns. Oh, we need 3 glamours, so you have to do it. Yeah. He's got 4 nature. He can make the cornucopias. Didn't I have someone forging? I thought I had someone forging Fairy in a bottle nonstop. But yeah, you can forge cornucopias for a bit. And we do actually want to, like, you know, the forging, that's the first step. You actually have to get it on mages and get them into the battle so they can actually do stuff with it. But it's not really necessary until I get alteration 6 at the very least. And then probably 7, because I think... Yeah, with Strength of Gaia, the Cornucopia, and Fairy in a Bottle, boom. I mean, any one of our 3 nature guys can do it. Which is to say, not many 3 natures. Who do we have that's 3 natures? Oh, the Odas. Yeah, and they can do Strength of Gaia right out the gate. So, we just need a couple Odas. Just like 1 in each army just to do that. And that's big. But we could also just go Alteration 8, which is easy to say and harder to do. And that gives us Marble Army. But I don't know. I think we're gearing up more towards nature than earth in general. I would need earth boots, and I would need the chassis thing, which would require fire empowerment. So I think we're just going to settle for bark skin. All right. Okay, we lost one of our maiden priestesses. We lost 34 boars, 7 unicorns, 6 sacreds. Granted, long dead horsemen are really pretty nasty. Yeah. Alright, and then our first battle against him. Flawless. But, yada yada. Got some peasants. Barbarian horde. More shit. More shit. Thankfully, I had PD in that specific spot. But the peasants all died. So they joined because they were running from wolves, and then they all die because of the wolves. So you have to have PD there, otherwise they all die. Not that you care, but it's weird. Walls are severely damaged, the Woods of Weeping, but we are starting to starve. At 71 wit caps. The thing to keep in mind with that is that it kind of destroys my front line. Although we really should be on hold at this point, shouldn't we? Now, why are you on... Maybe you should go for archers. Yeah, we didn't want to hold because of arrows, but now we kind of do. Except that means the boars are going to be even further involved. Yeah, we really need that wooden army. Alright. So we got a sleeper. This is the sleeper. I mean, it's really just kind of more of a great general. 150 liters with 2 gold stars, inspirational +1. But he can be a pretty decent light thug with gear. You know, like, he doesn't have anything else going for him other than, like, good attack and good defense values intrinsically. Good morale, stuff like that. He's just kind of, yeah, a chassis for gear. But the fact that I have a lot of gear is what sort of swayed me to kind of want to throw stuff on him. Like black steel plates. And could just give him a Mace of Eruption. You kind of want to give him a Vine Shield, though. That's sort of the key part here. I don't think he wants a different weapon. Well, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. Because, I mean, the Vine Shield is sort of what enables everything. I mean, this, you could take out, like, you know, 5-6 PD without much trouble. Oh, +4 defense there. That's probably better. Yeah. So with the Vine Shield, I think he's probably got it. He's probably got some light PD stuff. But making the Vine Shield requires Nature Atu. And we are really not... We really do not have many Maiden Priestesses. I'm perpetually out of money. So we're not going to probably spam those guys. But they will be handy to have. I think... I don't know. What do you want to do? You can get 30 Draconians and a Draconian Chief. What's a Draconian look like? Well, the Chief... Yeah. Draconians, 45 hit points, 9 protection, 12 defense. 14 MR. They got Venomous Bite for 20 damage. They're flyers. I don't know if they're amazing or anything, but it is something to spend air gems on. Otherwise, Springhawks we know to be pretty solid. 5+. Alright. I'm just going to have you summon up a bunch of Springhawks then. Tricky dicky. Shit. I mean, we really want more of these priestesses. We gotta just get more research. We gotta do a lot more stuff. Throne of Air has been claimed. Pendant of Courage. Hardwood Club. Rawhide Shield. We have Breached. And we got more promotions. Again, like, basically all our sacreds have become this. So at this point, it's almost just like, whatever, just put it in one lump. You know, and just, oh my god. Okay, 2 lumps. So hold and attack closest, hold and attack rear. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these guys are going to be pretty vicious. With air shield, Berserker +2, blood surge. Yeah. All right, and let's storm the castle. And you got your vine shield. All right, so the vine shield is like one of the most important light thug sort of pieces of equipment. Affects up to 2 squares per round with entanglement. So they have to roll, pretty decent strength check to try to break out, and otherwise they can't do anything and they can just get easily killed. It's not much, but light PD, you're talking about like 10 units or something like that, and that prevents them from hitting you and everything, and yeah, it's very important. And then like a Mace of Eruption, Flame Brand, Frost Brand, something with just a AoE 1 effect, just bonk them all, and job's done. You just really want to avoid the harassment penalty, because that will whittle down your defense significantly. You're going to fatigue out and die. So the Vine Shield is super important. But yeah, I mean, he's certainly fine. I'd probably send him into the arena if we had one. Fuck, he took Welladin. Damn it. Now I'd have to go to war with Roos as well. Which I'd rather not. He's got those nice skin shifters with quickness, which is really painful. So, alright, we're going to send Minos this way. He can deal with all this before they get more palisades up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fairy in the bottles now, so it's probably fine. Just trying to get our research up. Do have an okay amount of money now. So yeah, Springhawks, bane of my existence on those thrones that have them. They're ethereal, only 6 hit points, 0 protection. Sure, yeah. But again, if you get the wooden army or whatever on them, then they got 10 protection. They're flyers. They have lightning swarm attack, so length 2, attack 15, 6 magic, shock damage, armor negating, affecting rider and mount. So yeah, armor negating 6 damage, and you just have like 40 of these, all ethereal with bark skin. It's pretty painful. And then that combined with the whole bunch of Fey Knights charging in, that'll have 21 protection, 22 defense, mirror image. Yeah, it's a good combo. A lot of summons on this one, but I think that'll be strong. All right. Yeah. Now we also want to start empowering our guy in fire. 6 boars and a unicorn, but we lost 1 unicorn. They got 30 kills. It was just wolves, true. We got attacked in Mourne Woods by some chimichangas. Chingamanas. Okay. And then the fortress battle. Let's watch this one. Boars charging in. Trample. Yeah, the boars are going to be pretty strong. Sacred Trampling Boars is very nice for us. Had I known that, I would have picked a Bless, probably specifically with them in mind. I mean, we already got Air Shield, that is pretty strong, but yeah, I probably would have picked, like, Stygian Flesh or something. Or, Blood Bond Regen. I mean, they only have 20, but together, blood bond, and there's just like 100 of them. Like, that is pretty strong. So the boars certainly won that for us. We lost 4 badgers, 5 blood caps, 1 boar. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have almost anything there, but still. Where was attacked? The good old woods, where I am standing. We lost 20 boars to them. Great, because the boars... Oh, the boars should have been able to trample, but 20 hit points, invulnerable 15, and regen. That's nasty. That was pretty nasty. I got a fire sword, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. Yeah, so if I could just, like, I wish there has to be some mod or something. I don't know. I don't know if spells can change, like, terrain in any way. But you'd think there has to be a way. I mean, certainly the modding capabilities aren't that locked down. But I would love just a spell that lets you just, like, build a bridge. But I just, yeah, maybe it isn't possible. But yeah, that would be so cool if you could just modify, like, connections like that. What we could get, though, is maybe a gift of air breathing. Especially because we're so small, by and large. There you go. 150 size points. Okay, and how much size points do you think we have here? I wish it told you that. Okay, well, all the boars are size 5. That's the complicated part, I suppose. So that's 67 times 5, which is a lot. That's a lot. And the unicorns are size 5, so it's another 24 times 5, which is already like 120. So I would need one of those gifts just for my unicorns. And then, like, fucking 3 more just for the boars. So that's really not viable. If it was just my men, that would be fine. But I don't think I can win with just men. Just little men. I don't think that's really a viable option. Damn, I wish I would have gotten this. Damn. Going to war with Roos just for that. I mean, it's a finale kind of thing. I guess we can do that, but yeah, it's either that or we cast like Woven Winter on both sides in order to freeze it so I can cross. But that would kill off some of my own population, but might be worth it. I'm not sure. Alright, we got a fort here, which is pretty nice. So we'll throw some PD in there. Yeah, he's got a lot. He's got a lot. It's not even his capital, but he's amassing forces here. I think we patrol here. And I think we bump these up even more. Maybe disincentivize him and encourage him to go towards me, but we'll see. Alright, yeah. Can you get there? No, okay, alright. He did attack the Woods of Weeping, where we are. Let's see this. Didn't attack with an overwhelming amount, though. I just have a lot. boars, man. Especially 'cause, like, I must have hundreds more, or like 100 more boars at least by now. And then the air shield really, like, covering up our one big weakness. We did lose Morn Woods, but he lost 63 to PD, which is nice. But it does mean I have to beef up PD here. We're gonna roll out. So yeah, we've got 100 guys here, a bunch of Fey Knights, Springhawks, all that. Oh, you stopped making boars. I moved you out. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Well, still we have the Fey Knights, so let's get another leader. Damn, damn. Damn, damn. Yeah, nothing that's gonna help us there. Okay, so we're gonna see how well he does. Mano y mano. Alright. And yeah, construction 7, you know, it takes a while. Takes a long while. Researching our asses off. But this lack of Oaken Army or whatever for our big war is kind of a bummer. Okay. That was obviously basically nothing. And then let's watch our sleeper. It wasn't a big investment, so it's like whatever. And that is way more. That's not PD. Okay, that is an army, and he is not equipped to take on an army. So hopefully he retreats, but I think he's just going to die. Especially with that many barbarians. Yeah, that was inevitable. Okay, yep. He was meant to handle this, and even then, barbarian PD is not ideal for him, but he did have a very high defense. He probably would have won. I don't know. He did just get surrounded by barbarians and die. So, hard to say. But yeah, he's moving an army out. That was... you'd say that was unfortunate timing, except it wasn't, because the AI fucking knew he was moving in and just moved there to stop me. So, yeah, gotta love the AI. Reiner. Let's get you that. Boom. Got that. Get that. Then we'll send you along a mage, I suppose. One of these glamour mages, I guess. With Springhawks. And, yeah, you're mostly going to be supporting this. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I think this army's got to move out. And I think we're going to now equip them all with Fairy in a Bottle. Well, just grab Fairy in a Bottle for now. That lets them upcast Strength of Gaia, and then they're at Nature 3. But then they need the cornucopia to actually cast, like, Wooden Army. So they all need both for this to completely work. But it's probably worth investing in that. We did make all these things, and like I said, the issue is usually... equipping them and getting them into armies and casting stuff. It's usually where I have faults. I'm also going to give them all shields, just so they don't die. And then we're going to mobilize... Alright. And we're going to take the Greater Wild. See how it goes. I wish there had been a lab here in the Woods of Weeping, but, you know. Also, I don't have enough money to PD up this. Not without sacrificing some more recruitment. I just don't have money. Jesus. Okay, I mean, lessons learned, you know, whenever you play a new nation. I didn't really think I needed that much funds, but... yeah, those mages... so we attacked Greater Wild, no problem. We got attacked in Faldenberg, and we kicked their asses. And he attacked Vissian Forest, but we lost that. Those 3 ice strikes getting 41 kills. I mean, these are PD fucking monsters, man. Severely damaged, good. So we took Vissian Forest, which is here, which is pretty bad. But we do have an army moving out. I think we gotta script this. I also don't have a priest. So we were hoping to pick up some more mages. And we probably will combine them with the other... Shadow Warriors. It's not really... we have Blur as our Bless, and most of our units are Sacred, so it's not really good. But we could do Twilight and then Nightfall, because I think we have Dark Vision, right? And all our guys have Dark Vision, or... I don't know. Mostly you're going to cast... Despair. Change shape. Shape change into a rabbit. No, I don't want you to ever do that. Hit. Yeah, so we... Alright, you guys gotta get over here. Starting to get some money there. Okay, now I'm gonna spend it all, of course. Just because we want more... these. I mean, I should PD up something, but... it is what it is. We really just want more of these mages. Getting them there. Alright, fine, fine, fine. I'll put a little bit here. A little bit here. And it's basically throwing it away, but sure. There's no battles. It's worrisome. But we have breached the Greater Wild. We'll storm that. You know, he's just building forts everywhere here. That's the annoying thing. That's what the fucking sleeper was meant to stop. But now we're kind of running out of gems, unfortunately. We're summoning a lot of shit. But I can make another army out of this. Okay, go here, go here. Combine. I want them to pick up some more fairy in a bottle and cornucopias. So why don't you actually make another cornucopia? And you can make another fairy in a bottle. You can make another fairy in a bottle. This crew slowly making their way downtown. Oh yeah, the chariots, 15 of them ready to go. I forgot about that. Okay, stop making those, because we have boars which serve a very similar purpose but are sacred. And yeah, we're gonna get construction 7 this turn. Which means that I really gotta empower that guy in fire so we can get that ring and then have a lot of level 3 priests, which will be insanely good for us. Fortress battle. We did capture it. We lost a mage, 31 blood caps, 12 boars, 13 pikemen. But yeah, it's mostly fucking one ice drake got 22 kills. Ridiculous. Okay, we got it though. We have to put a stop to these shenanigans. So, yeah, we gotta just go crush that real quick. We're all here. Fairy in a bottle, cornucopias. Fairy in a bottle. I don't think I have any more cornucopias. Fairy in a bottle. Go crush this. With all of you, please. Okay. Scripting. You have this. So you can upcast Strength of Gaia. That puts you at 3 nature permanently. But we don't have alteration 6, so there's not much you can actually do with that. So I think really you're just here to bless for the most part. They'll cast that on something, but yeah, we just need the alteration. Maybe I should alternate that. That way, theoretically, we get some on the Springhawks. So, like, say we do this. 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 We might catch some boars with a blessing. You never know. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. Really need that ring. Alright, you are going to get empowered in fire. 50 fire gems. Make it happen, man. I think you need to make more cornucopias. We got a guy. We have a guy. Doesn't have much, but he's a guy. Alright. Let's go some pretty decent PD here. I got some money to spare at the moment. Emphasis on the moment. We just need to keep tearing through all this before he gets a fort on every single spot. Which was supposed to be the purpose of the sleeper, and yet it didn't work out that way. Oh, I got more mages. Now, I don't have any more... I got one that. Okay. That'll be good. That'll give us even more. Fey Knights don't really need any buffs, so we'll just do that. Okay. And we do have a nice fort here. I could get Soldier of the Faith because of that stupid Monastery of Lightbug. Yeah. Holy Knights are sacred, which is pretty damn good. If I got a temple here, I could maybe squeeze out a couple per turn. If I got a temple here, I could get my sacreds. That's the tricky thing. It's like, oh man. I think probably I should just... but pikemen don't have air shield. Fuck. I could just mass slingers. There you go. Can't hurt. It can hurt a little, but... Alright. Good enough. Got his golden raft of offerings that he just had out here as a level 3 priest. Probably's got like 40 of them. Attack Vician Forest, no problem. We got attacked in the Greater Wild. Yes. Killed one of his stupid ice drakes and fended him off. Beautiful. Got a black steel full plate. This is what we gotta put a stop to real quick. Honestly, just get a commander and take 80 slingers and just do it. Slowly shuffling these guys across. Get me another... Oh man, I could get a sleeper with invisibility. That's pretty strong. Glamour 5 to make. 5 temporary nature gems. And bark skin and true sight. Holy shit. And he can just make this for me. That's expensive as hell, but we can afford it. Oh man. Okay, I really just need like one guy. Oh man, that's big. Okay, empower yourself in fire again. Is it 2 fire, 3 fire, 2 fire? Okay, so then we're good. Yeah, just do that and then we're good, and then we can have our level 3 priests, and that's going to be a huge buff. I think I got to end the video pretty soon, though. This is going to be a 2-parter, because I am very much interested in continuing. This is a very interesting and fun, unique nation, I gotta say. I mean, it's been kind of a roller coaster, though, because I thought going in, like, oh my god, this nation's cheesy as shit. All these eye-blinding abilities and the pikes and just, like, unstoppable. And then we discovered their crippling weaknesses to arrows. And now we've kind of solved that problem with our sacreds. And we've gotten off the ground, and we're kind of doing better. And we got a lot of summons going, and then we're going to get big spells. It's kind of interesting. All right, well, we don't want to lose any ground to Bakata. So let's do that. He attacked the Greater Wild again. He lost his another Ice Drake. I love it. I love it. I love it. We attacked Trottern. Lost 3 boars and a Springhawk. Somehow, just stupid barbarians. But otherwise fine. Robe of Missile Protection. Crown of the Titans. That's gotta be pretty good. Oh yeah, Inspiration +1, Leadership +100, and Enlargement. That's pretty nice. Okay, so... Right, we made one of those things. So really, if I give you that... You now have 7 temporary nature gems in combat. Why did I give that to you? You've already lost an eye. I guess it doesn't matter that much, but that was dumb. I don't know why I picked her at random. Which means we can upcast quite a lot of shit. I think we probably want a Thistle Mace, though. For her. So she's gonna move. She's going here. Maybe I should take more mages. Just like extra despair spam or something. Alright. And then Thistle Mace is 2. So for now, just have you make a Thistle Mace real quick. You now can forge Ring of the False Prophet. 25 Glamour, 10 Fire. Okay. I don't need many. I'm not gonna have that many armies roaming around, but yeah, we want at least a couple. We got money coming in now. Gonna wipe out another fort asshole level 3 priest he's roaming around with. Okay, we got a shit ton of slingers. I'm gonna go here. You're gonna go here. Sort of disappeared there. Okay. Alright, that's all good. We are accumulating a lot of water gems again, if we wanted to do something with that. We can get water bracelets for all these guys. Also, we can get Clamor Pearls, but I don't think that helps us too much. I mean, we could get a lot of... there's not much in water. Frost Brands, I guess, if we want to get more Sleeper Thugs or something. Or the Fey Princes, maybe. I don't know. It's not super essential. The Gossamer Veils. Damn, Rainbow Armor is pretty good. That's good. I mean, low protection, but for your mages in the back, it's pretty nice. Oh, Boots of Quickness. Yeah, also strong. Oh, Pixie Shoes are really nice for a thug, too. Yeah, that would have been great on our sleeper. Yeah, we might do another sleeper. We'll see. Oh yeah, there's also the bottle of living waters, where it's like there's no reason not to just throw it on. Oh, I can do the Sea King's Goblet. 300 size points is a lot better. You have to have water 3. I'd have to make this first and do this water shit. Or, where was that guy? You. Could just do summon ice drakes. Or we can get the water bracelet to do Naiad Warriors. Kidnids. Let me look at those real quick. Kidnid. 10 hit points, 14 protection, 13 defense, 15 MR, 50. Yeah, okay. 13 damage. Bronze swords. Hopla. Oh, they have awe +4. That is a pretty solid front line, isn't it? How many do you get? 25. Holy shit, I could form a whole army just with these things. Okay, fine. This is going to be your job for the near future, then. You're going to make yourself this, and then summon kidnids. Okay, how is Bakata looking on army size? He's near the bottom. Vanheim's near the bottom. Pangea's almost wiped out. Nemetin is somehow still in the game, apparently. He's got his capital. He's about to die. And Pangea is pretty close. Vanheim is kind of squeaking by. Mahabre just kind of unstoppable, I think. That's very much a very OP nation. We'll have to remember that in the future. But there's a good chance I never have to encounter him. Alright, I gotta end the game. I gotta end my... yeah. Alright, so we attacked Morn Woods into slingers. Yeah. Just needed to destroy that, raise the temple, blah, blah, blah. Attacked the Amber Fields, lost 2 pikemen, but then we got attacked by Zabalba at the same time there, coincidentally. Not too big of a problem. And it's like, yeah, if the AI knows that I'm moving in there, shouldn't that not have happened? But it's like, I guess that doesn't counter into their plans, because their plan is just like they want that spot one way or another. And it's like, it's not an act of war, so it doesn't really matter. If they won, they got it. If they didn't get it, you know what I'm saying. We got attacked in Trottern, killed another Ice Drake, perfect. And we attacked Amradon flawlessly. We can see the Fey Knights in action here, actually. I think we already saw them in action, but... okay, the Boars did get some blessing. That was good. And then just fucking ran them over. Damn. Fey Knights are a little slow, to be honest. But it worked out. So many items. Okay. Well, actually well, okay. That's fine. No, this is pretty, it's pretty fine. It's pretty fine. We could go for thrones at this point. I think we sign an NAP with Zabalba. Even though... yeah, he's doing pretty good. I don't really want to fight him. We'd rather finish off Bakata at this point, and I like that Zabalba's fucking him over too, which is why he lost this war, probably. But, right, so now we have connections on 1, 2, 3 thrones, and if we can take Trackless Waste, that's 4. And then all I have to do at the end is run over Roos to get to that one, or run over Zabalba to get to this one. And that's our 5. So, I'm not saying victory is within sight, but, you know, it's like over the hill. Like, we know it's over the next hill. We're pretty sure it's over the next hill. We can't see it, but we're pretty sure it's there. All right, Toxandria, pretty good. And I would say so far this map's not too bad. It seems like a very kind of competitive style map. And I you know, yeah, I mean, Lego has a huge problem with visually with maps like this, where you just zoom out and this is what you see, and it's like really tough to figure out where borders are, where one side begins. But I mean, I understand, like, this is the most balanced way to do it. Like, everyone is technically in the middle, you know. But visually, when you, yeah, it can be a little tricky at the start. Once you kind of get your bearings and figure out where your empire borders and where your battles are, I mean, you can process it. I mean, we get it. This isn't complicated or anything. But yeah, it is. When you do this, it is like, oh, okay, yeah. It's just, yeah. All right. My name is Mangg. Game watching in Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.